Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Portal Masters of all ages. It is Brylander with PortalPowerTV, and we are back with another episode of Skylanders RE-MAGINATORs. And per the thumbnail, we are doing another Overwatch character. I did Reaper, several weeks ago, maybe even as far as back as a month ago, and got a lot of positive response with him, and a lot of other people asking for all sorts of other Overwatch characters. But one of the ones that really caught my eye, despite all the ones that are being asked for, you know, Reinhardt, of course, everybody's wanting Reinhardt, and, but Mercy, she just really kind of caught my eye. I really like the way she looks. I know she's not one of the playable characters, you know, she's kind of the side character, helps out, and so forth, but just really thought she was interesting. And I will firstly admit, I do not play Overwatch. I'm not really much for the first-person shooter, type games and stuff like that. I like more of role-play games, action-adventure, that kind of stuff. A lot like Skylanders. And but I wanted to go ahead and get Mercy into my Skylanders RE-MAGINATORS series. And so we're going to go ahead and drop a light creation crystal. Just for me, the looks of the crystals look a lot like the way Mercy looks and the way her outfit looks.
The creation crystal, Portal Master. Here you can create your very own Imaginator. First, choose a battle class. Each class uses a unique type of weapon.
Alright, and so we are going to be making Mercy into a Sentinel. And that's because she's got that, the staff that she carries, that staff weapon.
Sentinel Imaginators are agile warriors who wield double-ended weapons. Are you ready to create a Sentinel? Choosing a battle class is a final decision.
So you guys are probably going to be able to educate me more on Overwatch than I know.
Is born. Now, bring your imagination to life.
So, like I was saying, y'all will be able to educate me a lot more on Overwatch than I already know, and I'm sure I'll get a lot of comments below it, maybe what I messed up or should have done differently with this character. And by all means, if y'all see that, do it. You don't hurt my feelings, of course, unless, some people get really rude about it and, use, foul language or even just insults and so forth, and that's just not called for. I usually will either delete those or even block those people from my channel, but... when I make a character, it's just meant to have fun. If you've got some constructive criticism, by all means, I always look forward to that, and I always kind of go back to my character. And sometimes I'll actually change them after the fact and store them on the crystal that way. And one of these days I'll be doing a revisit on most of my characters, all in one video, or maybe within a few. But anyway, so moving forward with Mercy, we need to level this character up first so that we can... be free to add whatever we need to add. So I'm going to disappear for in the blink of an eye and come back with at least level 6 or higher, and we'll finish with our creation of Mercy. Alright, so here we are back. We're going to take a look. Let's see, what is on here? Gear shows up something new for some reason. What's new in the headgear? That doesn't make any sense. What is new in the headgear department? Just curious. It doesn't look like anything's new. You see the little asterisks on any of these things saying, hey, I'm new? Unless I already scrolled over it and disappeared. There it is. Ah, that's new. That's the Blastertron helmet. That's the first time we've exposed that here in the game. Alright, so anyway, let's back out for a second. Sorry about that little detour there. But as far as we go up to the weapon, or the head is concerned, the head that I think we should use is called the Blonde Streak Head. And I'm not sure where that's going to be. There we go. Right here. And it's just very similar in hairstyle to the way that she looks. So I thought that really worked perfect. And then as far as the eyes, of course, we're using human eyes. Oh, wait. Did I get it? Nope. Yes. Boom. There we go. And then ears, just good old rounded ears. Right there. And the chest. Now, as you can see, her chest has like those rivets and whatnot, little circular rivets, and you know, almost like a type of armor. Well, to me, it almost looks just like the ladybug. What's it called? There we go. This ladybug torso.
Excellent.
I mean, that just looks perfect, doesn't it? I think it looks great. So, next, arms. I chose these samurai arms as far as the type of armor and the way that her armor is kind of put together. And then on legs, this was kind of tough, but what did I choose? Da, 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 da. Alright, we're at the top. And I didn't see it when I came down. There we go. Is that it? Yep, I think that's it.
Sweet.
Alright. And let's see, no tail that I know of. And so we're going to back out of here. And then as far as the weapon is concerned, again, another issue. Nothing looks exactly like the way hers does, but I thought that... let me go up here. Which one did I use? I think I used the double, or let me see. Actually, they're all double something, aren't they? Wasn't that? There we go, the double spike.
Excellent choice.
I just kind of, you know, out of all the other ones, it was the least, or the most like hers, but none of them really were. So this was the closest that I could find, and we're just going to go ahead and go with it. And let's see, as far as other gear is concerned, we do have a backpack that goes on her. And that backpack would be some wings. Those? No. No. Of course not. These feathered wings or these golden wings? Well, I can tell you right now it's the feathered wings, because I can color them up a little bit better. And then one more piece of headgear. Now, before we do this, I want you to see something. Okay, so there's, you know, she has that halo thing on her head. And right now, our halo, Heavenly Halo, is worth plus 170 luck. You see that? Luck is 170. That's great, isn't it? But before we do that, let's go to this Imaginite Vault. Because when I put that light creation crystal in the portal, it gave me another chest. Now, I don't know if this is a glitch or just the way they programmed it or whatever, but, you know, when you put on your very first water crystal, it gives you a certain set, an Imaginite, set. And same thing with tech and everything else. The dark and the light creation crystal, every single one you put on, it gives you a chest with the exact same piece. And so as we look right here, the headgear is the same Heavenly Halo, but now it's bumped me up to 180 luck because it's a duplicate. I've gotten so many of these Heavenly Halos because of all of the light creation crystals that I put on my portal that it's now bumped me all the way up to 180 luck. So I thought that was really, really cool. So I wanted to put that on before we go and actually put on the Halo. So now we can put on this Halo and we'll have 180 luck. Look at that. 180 right there on the left.
Cool.
So she has now got a total of 220 luck for this character. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, so I don't believe I have any other gear on her. I think this is kind of the way I wanted her to look. So let's back up and hit the sizing. And let's see, tweak that all the way up. Let's take the head down, the upper body about where it is, muscle about where they are, and lower body. Let's crank those legs up a little bit. There we go. I like it. Muscle maybe down a little bit. Up. Nope, that's too heavy. That's nice. Upper body. Nope. There we go. All right. So, a lot of you guys always like the heads bigger. I like them smaller. For me, they're more proportionate to the actual body size, like a real person would be, or so forth. So I'm kind of going more to the realistic than the over-the-top cartoony look. So if any of you keep questioning why are the heads so small, that would be the reason why. All right, so I think that gives me my sizing. And next is the color. And as I do so many times, I'm going to let you kind of sit back and enjoy the ride here. I'm going to get her all colored up. And then afterwards, you can kind of tell me if she starts to take on the overall look of Mercy when we're done with this. So let's go. Alright, I think that's got our Mercy. So what do you think, guys? How does that look and how does that compare to Mercy? I think she's gorgeous. I think she looks great. I bet she's going to look even better. Watch this. Down.
Let us continue this journey.
On the screen. Now I'm going to take this. This is my favorite thing to do with flying or Imaginators. So I love catching them in the air. Doesn't that look so cool? Just take a screenshot of that. I can't do a selfie because my thing is full, but that looks fantastic. Don't you agree? Look at that. That is a great shot right there. I wish I had... You know what? I'm going to try to make a selfie anyway. Alright, it's full, but we're going to delete something. Let's figure out what are we going to delete. Let's take out one of these guys. These are some of my other ones. Take something that's maybe got a duplicate of it. Oh man, let's take Ant-Man. Yeah, let's take this Ant-Man out. Okay, so we'll delete this one. And then this way I can now take my selfie. That's a beautiful picture. That's awesome. That's Mercy. That is Mercy. I don't care what you say. Okay, I care what you say, but you know, you get what I'm saying. Okay. So that was Mercy. Let's finish her off real quick. Let's go and look at her powers. Now, here's where I'm blind, guys. You're going to have to help me out. I'm going to just pick some stuff, and you guys are going to correct me later and tell me what I should have done better or differently. But your focus attack on enemies in front of you. I'm going to say that's going to be what we're going to go with for this time around. And then on the elemental power, let's see, generate energy cover. That kind of works. Blinding orb into the air, stunning your enemies. All these kind of things really work. Let's just go with this. And then hypnotize. So, powerful shockwave, travels forward. That's kind of cool. Slow your enemies down by entrancing them with your staff. I tell you, one of my favorite things to do is this clothesline. That's one of my favorite things to do with all my sentinels. And of course, we can't get this right now because we don't have 4,000 coins. We have 0, but that'll be good to have once we have the soul gem power. We'll be able to get that. So, personality. Let's go ahead and get her named. And of course, this is Mercy. Short name, so sometimes I fast forward through this, but her name is so short. Only took a few seconds.
I am known by many names, but this one is definitely the most current.
And voice.
I am one with the light.
Well, we know we don't want the vampirus. I think... How we got that? Let's see.
I am one with the light.
Little too much. Okay, let's go...
I am one with the light.
I like that one. Let's go with that. Style, none. For the voice, actually...
I am one with the light.
I don't know what I would choose. What would her catchphrase be? I'll leave it as one with a light for now. But what would you guys think it should be? You tell me. You know what's in the Skylanders Imaginators, what all the different, you know.
I am one with pure radiance.
I like that one better. Pure Radiance, I like that better. Is that okay if I use that one? Alright, and I'm not going to use any music or effects. So let's take that out, and let's go ahead and chirp it. We'll get the chirp out of the way. For those who know what this is, if you don't, there are some instructions. Pause the video and read. And there's another set of instructions. Pause the video and read. Don't forget that the Creator app is free to download and play with. So, anyway, here we go. Alright, so that pretty much did that. And going back into the gameplay. So let's go see what she looks like beating that crud out of some...
Surprise attack.
Prepare to meet your end, attackers.
Oh, look at that. That clothesline, she just take him down. Watch this. Take your head off.
Huzzah for the Skylander! And, ooh, those baddies had a chest full of gear you might be interested in.
I don't really think so, but alright, Blobbers, appreciate that.
New arm guards.
Alright, look at that icon down there of Mercy. That looks great.
I am one with pure radiance.
Oh, see, there you go. Alright, well that's pretty much it. I think we've got our chirp, we've got our... Oh, we didn't do the magic moment. We didn't do the magic moment. Let's do it. Here we go. Are you ready, guys? And 1, 2, 3.
I am one with pure radiance.
Is she gorgeous or what? Beautiful. She's, I think, the most beautiful Skylanders ever. Hope some of the other Skylanders don't want to marry her. There we go. Alright guys, well, I appreciate you so much being here. If there's some other characters you might want to see in the series, make sure you leave some comments below. Y'all usually do. Anyway, this is Brian Lander with PortalPowerTV signing off. Take care. See you in the next video, and God bless.
My skills are beyond those of my